This may be copyright infringement, but guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Mike. I love that commercial. It just cracks me up. So it's Wednesday, if you haven't guessed what day it is. Hopefully the good people over at Geico will forgive me for borrowing their camel quote. Mike. Guess what day it is? It's awesome. It's awesome. I love that commercial. All right, so hey, it's Wednesday, which means what? It means it's time for the Wednesday word. Now, first timers, if you've never joined me for a Wednesday word, we do get a little silly over here on the Cardone Solutions podcast and on the Wednesday word, clearly. But today's word, this word is, all right, let me tell you what we do first. Okay. Every single Wednesday, I'm popping in here. I got a list of about 181 some odd words that are success themed or success orientated or something to that degree. I'm going to find out. So often we just don't know what we're talking about. I don't even know what I'm talking about right now, right? Words. Selling is a conversation. Power comes from the words that you use. This is a very, very valuable lesson that I learned very early on in my career in sales, courtesy of Grant Cardone. So what I want to do is, if we're using words, let's make sure that we know what they mean, where they came from, what's the deal with these words, right? So that we can then take them and have a deeper understanding of them and then use them more efficiently in our sales and our business and our life. And so today's word is, it's something that you have. It's also something that you do, and it can be it can be done to you. It's something that demands your attention. And it also requires skill to yield it. Today's word is force. Yes, force. Okay, force is a noun and it's a verb. And I'm going to give you the definition. Here's the definitions. I got 3 different definitions of force for you to work on and germinate with, through, whatever. Okay, 3 definitions. What did I just say? 4? Okay, clearly I'm undercaffeinated. The definition of force. It's a noun. The noun version. Strength or energy as an attribute of physical action or movement. Okay? Verb. Make a way through or into by physical strength. Break open by force. Now in physics, the science, physics, the force is defined as this. An influence tending to change the motion of a body or produce motion or stress in a stationary body. Ergo, the magnitude of such an influence is often calculated by multiplying the mass of the body by its acceleration. Force. So that can be what? How hard you hit something, also how hard you squeeze something, or how hard you pull something. Influence. Okay. Etymology of that word, very simple. Latin base, fortis, means strong. For those of you that speak Spanish, fuerte. So now the question becomes, now that we understand what the word force means, now that we know where it came from, then ultimately it comes back to the word strength. What are we going to do with it? What are some action ideas that you can take so that you're using this word better? Okay? And if you know anything at all about me, for me to not bring Star Wars into the equation today would be nothing short of criminal.
The Force is what gives the Jedi his power. It's an energy field created by all living things. It surrounds us and penetrates us. It binds the galaxy together.
And then let's not leave out gravity. Because that's kind of the thing that binds the galaxy together, right? The force that attracts a body toward any other physical body having mass. So gravity, on all levels, massive universal scale, all the way down to microscopic atomic level. Gravity. So here's the action idea. Here's the question I have for you, from me, for all of us, everyone. How do you use force? So, because since the word force ultimately originates and means strength, how strong in the force are you? Do you practice force? Like your body. How strong is your body? What about your mind? How strong is your mind? Is your spirit strong? Are you doing things, practice, every day to improve your strength on all three levels? And since we're on the gravity thing, what are you attracting into your life? What kind of energy is penetrating you? And what kind of energy are you radiating? Are you giving off? Are you coming from, do you operate from a place of shame and guilt, apathy, grief, fear, unhealthy desires, anger, pride? That's the dark side of the force. Or do you more operate over on the light side? The side with courage, trust, willingness, optimism, forgiveness, compassion, understanding, love, peace, reverence, joy. So again, your action idea this week is very, very simple. It's to understand how you are using force. How do you use force? Are you spending more time over on the dark side of the force or on the light? I want you to recognize where you're at so that you can move towards the light. That's right. This week, move towards the light. What does Master Yoda have to teach us from the Force? That fear is the path to the dark side. You know it and I know it. Fear leads to what? Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to what? Suffering. So let's use the Force this week. Let's move towards the light this week. And in the words of Grant Cardone, be great, because nothing else pays.